Imagine waking up in the dead of night, fully aware, but unable to move a single muscle. Your chest is heavy, your breath shallow. Shadows dance at the edges of your vision, and in the corner of the room, something is watching you. This is not a dream, this is sleep paralysis. From a scientific standpoint, sleep paralysis is a phenomenon that occurs during the transition between sleep stages, most often when entering or exiting REM, rapid eye movement sleep. The brain wakes before the body does, leaving you conscious but temporarily paralyzed. It's often accompanied by vivid hallucinations, a racing heart, and an overwhelming sense of dread. Neurologists and sleep researchers classify it as a glitch in the brain's sleep-wake cycle. Simple, right? But is it really? For centuries, people across cultures have told stories that go far beyond the clinical dot. In many parts of the world, sleep paralysis is seen not as a quirk of the brain, but as a visitation. The ancient Greeks spoke of epialos, a night demon pressing on the chest. In Scandinavian folklore, it was the mare, a malicious spirit that rode sleepers in the night. In Japan, kanashibari refers to a state of paralysis caused by a vengeful spirit. In the American South, the phenomenon is often described as being ridden by the witch. And here's where things get fascinating. The descriptions, the sensations, even the beings people report seeing. They are often eerily similar across time and culture. How can thousands of unrelated accounts, spanning continents and centuries, share such vivid and consistent features? Some suggest these are remnants of ancestral memory encoded deep within our collective subconscious. Others propose sleep paralysis opens a thin veil between dimensions, offering a rare glimpse into a hidden reality. Could it be that during these moments, our minds become receptive to forces, beings, or energies we normally cannot perceive? Of course, science offers explanations grounded in neurochemistry and psychology, but to dismiss the metaphysical entirely may be just as narrow-minded as to accept it blindly. What if the truth lies somewhere in between? What if sleep paralysis is a door, not merely to understanding the mechanics of the brain, but to exploring the mysteries of existence itself? After all, what we call paranormal today may be science tomorrow. So next time you wake in the grip of something unseen, ask yourself, is it a malfunction of the brain? Or are you standing at the threshold of another world? The Watcher at the Edge of Sleep, a short story inspired by real experiences of sleep paralysis. It started the night Eleni moved into the old apartment. She had just begun her first year in university, and the rent was cheap, too cheap, almost suspiciously so. The place was small, a little cold, with creaky floorboards and a bedroom window that overlooked the alley below. But she liked the solitude, or at least she thought she did. The first few nights passed without incident, but then came the third night. She awoke, or thought she did, sometime between 3 and 4 a.m. The room was pitch black, yet her eyes were wide open. She tried to sit up. Nothing happened. Panic bloomed in her chest. She couldn't move, not even wiggle her fingers. Her breathing quickened, but her body remained frozen. Then she felt it, a presence in the room. Heavy, watching. From the corner where the shadows gathered thickest, something was standing. It wasn't moving, but Eleni could feel its eyes on her, not just watching, studying her. As if it had been waiting. Her heart pounded. She wanted to scream, but no sound would come out. She tried to pray. The words were jumbled in her mind. The air grew thick, and the shape began to shift. Arms too long, a neck that tilted unnaturally, no face but unmistakable awareness. Then, just like that, she blinked, and it was morning. She told herself it was a dream, stress, lack of sleep. But the same thing happened the next night. And the one after that. The being returned, always standing in the same place, closer, always watching. Desperate, she called her grandmother, a deeply spiritual woman who had grown up in the mountains of Epirus. When Eleni described her experience, there was a long silence on the phone. It's not just your imagination, her grandmother finally said. When your soul is between waking and sleeping, you're vulnerable. That's when some things notice you. She told Eleni to do 3 things: salt at the door and windows, a traditional method of warding off unwanted spirits; a small bowl of water beside the bed with a pinch of sea salt and a silver coin to absorb negative energy. A prayer or protective phrase spoken softly before sleep. Not necessarily religious, just sincere. That night, Eleni followed the ritual. The dark figure returned, but it didn't enter the room. It hovered by the door, seemingly frustrated, and then it was gone. She still occasionally feels the paralysis, but never again the presence. Something shifted. She learned to protect her space, physically, energetically, and mentally. So what can you do if sleep paralysis strikes? Whether you believe in spirits, interdimensional entities, or simple neurology, here are both scientific and spiritual tools to help. Stay calm. Remind yourself it's temporary. Fear feeds the experience. Focus on small movements. Try to move a finger or toe to break the paralysis. Create a protective bedtime ritual. This could be meditation, incense, prayer, or simply visualizing a light surrounding your body. Clean your sleeping space, energetically, sage, incense, salt, and physically. Clutter attracts heavy energy. Sleep on your side, supine on your back. Sleeping is often linked to more episodes. Talk about it. Sharing your experience removes the fear. You're not alone. Millions experience this. Remember, sleep paralysis may be frightening, but perhaps it's also a doorway. The question is, to where?